welcome. Alex is sewing for me. We're still working out the kinks. Today I have a review of a palette for you. I'm doing a review on the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I also used this to do an eye look this morning, so that should already be posted by the time that you're seeing this, because I should be posting that first. So this is what I did with my eye look today. And is that good, or does it need zooming?
Zooming is so tacky.
I'm really proud of how this turned out, so there's that. But like I said, that video should be up by now. I'll try to link it up there. I think that's the right corner. I'll try to link it up there if I remember. So, this is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. It is the beginning of January 2017 right now. And, it's currently still available if you can catch it in stock because it's on sale. This was limited edition. It's on sale for $39, I think. But it was originally 50 something. I got it when it was still full price with Christmas money for my grandparents at Ulta. They had it on Sephora, Ulta, and Urban Decay's website. And like I said, it's on sale right now. So there's that. Looks like this on the outside. I love how the outside of the front looks. The back, I don't like how smudgy it gets, but that's me. According to the back, it has 21 eyeshadows in it, and they are 1.2 grams each, or 0.04 ounces. And then, of course, there's a brush in it. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. So it looks like this. I really hope I'm not blinding you. Can you see it?
Yes.
It looks like this. Has a giant mirror, and it has a brush. The brush looks like this. It's kind of clearish in the middle. It says Full Spectrum. It's got two ends. Not a big fan of double-ended brushes, but whatever. This one is a little bit stiffer. It's dirty because I used it this morning, but this one's a little bit stiffer, but it works really well. This one's really nice and fluffy. I really like this brush. This is the third. I don't know. I've got a few other Urban Decay palettes. I've liked all the brushes I have used from Urban Decay palettes, and this one is, like the others, very nice. The colors in this. So you've got 3 rows. Each one has 7 in it. The top row is all darks. They tend to be more metallic-y. The middle row is, they're not really matte. I think the only 100% matte shadow in this is Bump, which is the white shade. The middle ones are very bright, very vivid, in your face, I'm yellow, I'm green, whatever color it is, kind of colors. The bottom ones they're still very pigmented, but they're lighter. They're not so in your face. They're more the kinds of things that most people would be more comfortable with wearing every day, that sort of thing. Can you see it when I hold it like this?
Yes, baby, you're fine.
Well, I don't have a way to see it, so
the lighting's perfect the way you've got it angled right now. There's nothing really hitting off of it. I mean, you can see how cluttered the shelf is over here, but that's it.
Okay.
And you can see the richness of all of those colors.
You've got that. These are really pigmented. It surprised me because, like I said, I have the Urban Decay Electric palette, which is incredibly pigmented, but those are technically pressed pigments, whereas these are technically eyeshadows. So I didn't expect these to be nearly as pigmented, and I was very impressed, very blown away with just how pigmented these are, which you'll see in a minute. Iced doesn't show up as much, but that's because it almost comes across as a pressed glitter, but not quite. It's not that much of a pink. You'll see in a minute. It's just there's not that much there to be pigmented, you know? But it still is very pretty. I have that on my inner corners if it hasn't faded off. I tend to rub my eyes there. Yeah, these are beautiful shades. It would be very easy if you want to do something very bright and bold. It'd be very easy to take, say purple, because that's my favorite color. Take the one off the top and put it on your lid, the one in the middle and put it in your crease, and the one on the bottom and put it on your brow bone. It would be very easy to do that with any of these all the way down. Or you can mix and match like I did today. All in all, I really like this palette. Even for the original price, I would recommend grabbing it, and especially for the discounted price. Definitely try to pick this up if you like bright colors. If you like metallics, I've been really into metallic-y, like coppery, goldish, you know, not just metallic, but like metal metallic colors. I've been really into that lately, and you definitely get some of those up here. Even though you wouldn't expect it, Warning and 100 are really good for those. If you just like Urban Decay, this is a great palette. Like I said, I highly, highly recommend this. I can't think of anything else in general to say about it, but if you have any questions, or if there's any other kinds of videos you want me to do on this, feel free to ask. Alex, did you have anything to say about this?
I think it's a very rich, vibrant, and really cool eyeshadow palette because, you know me, I think nudes and neutrals are really boring.
I tend to ask Alex's opinion on these because he sees what I've been doing, playing with it, testing it out. He sees how they've been working on me and how they look on me and that sort of thing. And he's also more artsy. He's better with colors than I am. I'm a costume nerd. I'm a theater minor, and I do makeup. But Alex does more art, like drawing and sketching and model things and all sorts of stuff like that. So he's a lot better at colors overall, artistically, than I am. So I ask him about stuff like that. So with all of that being said, I'm going to get into doing brush swatches. I'm going to go one row at a time, and I'm not going to keep showing you the palette because it's going to be a lot of up and down. I don't want to like blind you guys. But I'm going to go one row at a time, first row, second row, third row, and go from this direction over to here and then start over. And I'll give you the names for each one as I'm doing them. So I'm going to start in with that. Can you see this?
What, your arm?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so
first... I'm not going to be able to tell until you swatch.
First row, first color is called Alchemy. This one does take a bit of building, but it does show up nicely. It's kind of a metallic pinky color.
Sorry, having to reposition the camera here.
So that is Alchemy right here.
It's almost a bruise color.
And then the next one, oh, by the way, I'm using my Wet n Wild brush. They don't sell these anymore, but they're like my favorite eye brushes. And the next one is Warning. This is actually what I have on my lids today. This is one of my favorite colors from the palette. Besides the obvious purple is my favorite color and orange is my second favorite color thing. Overall, Warning is one of my favorite colors. And then you have Midnight Blaze. You guys should have put primer on my arm. Oh well.
It'll be fine.
I'm gonna put my arm down so I can like see what I'm doing. I don't have my glasses on. So Midnight Blaze, even though it's in the yellow row, it's more of like a black with yellow glitters. Some of the glitters are flaking off, but on my eye you could see them.
Hey, wait, leave your arm down like that.
Like this?
Yeah, that's actually a good angle.
Oh, okay. So this is Midnight Blaze here, and you can kind of see the sparkle in it. And then the next one is 100. This is another one of my favorites from this palette. It's kind of like a metallic-y green, if you can see, and these all do build very nicely. You're making sure this stays in camera range, right?
Yes, you're fine, sweetie.
Okay.
Your arm right like that with your open palm at your knee. You got plenty right there.
Okay, the next color is Mink.
No,
Minx. Sorry, blind is getting bad.
I will say that the colors look a little bit more dynamic on camera than they do in person, but not by much.
Okay, good.
Not by much, though.
I didn't put primer on my arm, so I wasn't sure. This one is a deep, deep blue. I guess this is kind of matte. Everything's got sparkles now that I've got Midnight Blaze down. Okay, the next color is Delirious. And this is from the purple row. And then we've got Platonic, which is kind of like a sparkly, grayish, silvery thing. Okay, so that is the entire first row. I really hope I have enough arm for this. Okay, so second row. First color is Gossip. This is from the pink row. I'm not a big pink fan, but if you are, this shows up great on the eyes and it's not